Hey barkeep, is there any adventures left to do today? Any local leads or interesting news that we can go and get some loot? Well, have you heard about the local abandoned cemetery? I heard there's some pretty creepy sounds coming from there. Okay, I guess we should go and search it out. On way, adventurers! I hear the abandoned cemetery is full of undead monsters. Don't worry there. I am the cleric. Clearly I can just turn undead. It's nothing that we can stop. Nothing we can't stop. Yeah, you'll never stop me and my undead minions. I think we're outclassed. Better run. Hello everyone and welcome back to Craft and Cojury. I hope you like that really weird skit. I don't know. Inspired by other people, I guess. This right here is my entire abandoned graveyard creepy like terrain set that I made. Some of the stuff you've seen before, like you've seen the trees and how the other ones, you normally get them white. I just painted it up muddy brown and green to fit it. You've seen me turn a pond into a plant here. It's a little scuffed up, but you can always touch it up with some paint. But this looks like a good monument that you do. You can turn a king into a good monument for the graves. I also did that with the rook. So you can use the other chess pieces that you have. You might have turned your pawns into plantiers and the rest into little graveyard pieces. We'll start here. You've probably seen me talk about this. This is way too expensive. I don't expect you to actually go and get it. It's kind of like driftwood you would get for a fish tank. I just simply put some green flocking on it for moss. And it looks good because it's a dead tree in a graveyard. I have these little bushes. You go to your local like florist, like where you get plastic plants, not real plants. Local florist, and you should be able to find stuff like this, pull it off, cut it up small. You just make your base out of clay. Make it out of Crayola air dry clay is what I normally use. It chips a little. You might have to repaint it a little bit, but you could always also prime it with something, because I haven't. This has been around also for like probably over 5 years. 4 years that there. It's pretty good wear and tear, I guess. I didn't do the best paint job on it the first time. You can also, while you're there, you can pick up some like dead sticks, cut them up, glue them, and it looks like a dead bush. There's some dead trees. It gives you the natural bends and all that. Right here, these perfectly good gravestones, grave markers that I got. These are actually pieces from a game called Heroescape. They are the turn markers. Now, Heroescape's pretty expensive, but you should be able to get turn markers for dirt cheap because you constantly keep getting more and more of them in sets, and a lot of people bought more than one set back in the day. So you should be able to get turn markers no problem. Also, at the florist, you can get these, cut them up, and it kind of looks like, I don't know, nightshade? Is nightshade white? White's also a color for death, too, because your body turns pale in a lot of cultures, so having white flowers, you can have it also be a part of your alchemists, where magic guys, spell components. So yeah, you can definitely foretell what they need to do with spell components. And also we have these gravestone markers. You've seen it in my sand video, the desert video, which I might remake if you like the little skits. I'll make a little skit for it. But it's simply, when you buy some farm animals, plastic little farm animals for your kids and stuff, and that you get these really bad fences. Well, all I did was cut them up, made little crosses for quick graveyards, and the bases for them already stand up, so that's good. You can also put them all together, look for a mass grave. This is the sand stuff, but you can just paint it up brown for your muddy graveyard, for graveyard dirt and stuff. Yep, but this was just Craft and Cojury for graveyard setting. Hopefully you get some luck pulling some minis, because I went and bought stuff like they had an undead set for Dungeon Commander. I mean, those are super expensive now, but maybe you can find ones for cheap that someone doesn't know about. It's like Relic Jones signing out, and good gaming.